Graduands, guests, colleagues, I declare this ceremony open. Please be seated. As Executive Dean, I welcome you to this graduation ceremony for students from the School of Architecture, Design and the Built Environment. I would also like to welcome the family and friends who are joining us from around the world via the NTU live stream. Welcome also to Chris Forbes, our Vice-Chancellor's Award winner. Graduands, well done. Many of you began your academic journey with us during the uncertain times of the COVID-19 pandemic. You adapted to new ways of living and at the same time, new ways of learning. In coming through and being here, you have demonstrated resilience that will set you up for future success. Today is about celebrating your achievements and looking forward to your future with anticipation. Yes, today we recognise your academic accomplishments, but when your degrees are conferred upon you shortly, they will stand as symbols of so much more. Confirmation, you have challenged yourself. Proof, you have determination. Evidence, you have prepared yourself for your future. And so much more that will be personal to you, your family, and your friends. Along your journey, you will have been supported by a whole host of people, as well as family and friends, course mates, employers, librarians, and other professional services folk at NTU, as well as by your academic tutors. Many of those people will be here with you today or watching online to celebrate your success. Please join me in thanking them with a well-deserved round of applause. Now, I want to thank you. Whether you completed a foundation, undergraduate or postgraduate degree, professional qualification or apprenticeship, by doing so with NTU, you've made a huge contribution to your school, your university, and this region. If you played sports, thank you. NTU is now a top 10 university for sport according to the British Universities and Colleges Sport League table this year. If you were a postgraduate research student, thank you. NTU's results from the latest UK-wide assessment of university research were the most improved in the sector compared to the last exercise in 2014. This latest assessment classed 83% of NTU's research activity as either world-leading or internationally excellent. For being part of our environmentally conscious student body. Thank you. This year, we were ranked second most sustainable university in the world. Yes, that's right, second in the world. If you volunteered in Nottingham and the region, thank you. This year, hundreds of students have engaged with local schools, charities and community organisations through volunteering and our Students in Classrooms programme, contributing over 24,000 hours. For those who completed consultancy projects and work placements with businesses in our city and region, thank you. In sharing your knowledge, you have helped these firms to innovate and revitalise their thinking. And finally, for choosing us, thank you. You made NTU one of the top 5 biggest universities in the country, but not just one of the biggest, one of the best. Together, we have earned NTU the title University of the Year in 5 out of the last 6 years, being named the Sunday Times and Times Modern University of the Year 2023, and, most recently, What Uni University of the Year 2023, an award based only on your feedback. I hope it is with pride that you go into your next stage of life with more education or work or whatever, saying you studied with the School of Architecture, Design and the Built Environment at Nottingham Trent University. You are graduating from one of the largest and most respected schools of architecture, design and the built environment in the UK. And each year, over 1,000 students graduate from this school and enter professional life in disciplines as diverse as architecture, construction management, civil engineering, product design, and property management. Official government statistics have repeatedly demonstrated that within 15 months of receiving their awards, around 90% of our employed graduates are in highly skilled professional roles, making a real difference, not only in the UK, but around the world. Of course, this won't be a surprise to many of you. You've been immersed in an environment grounded in professional practice. The majority of your lecturers will have worked in industrial practice, and many of you will have worked part-time or been on a degree apprenticeship or taken a sandwich placement. The experience you've gained alongside your qualification will provide a solid foundation for your future. We should rightly be proud of our industry connections. However, this doesn't only benefit our teaching. Our researchers build partnerships throughout the world to tackle pressing and real-world problems. Whether this is the preservation of ancient pyramids in Egypt, the safety risks of e-scooters, or development of technologies to assist Network Rail in their infrastructure management. You have been and remain part of something special. Class of 2023, I hope you enjoy today's ceremony. I now invite Deputy Dean, Professor Richard Bull, to read the names of today's graduands and our Vice-Chancellor, Professor Edward Peck, to confer your degrees.
I now invite the stewards to bring forward the first group of graduands. Vice-Chancellor, the following have qualified for awards from the School of Architecture, Design and the Built Environment. Doctor of Philosophy degree, Design Optimization of Multi-Story Steel Structures with Single and Multi-Objective Functions using 3 optimization techniques. Abdel Hakim Al-Kadashi. Master of Science degree in Construction Project Management, Mitchell Daly. Michael Ngala Achieng. Simon Umanowo. Graham Sider. Nomthandazo Sakitha Promise Swain. Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in Interior Architecture and Design, Christia Babella. Alexander Bedlow. Eleanor Britton. Ellie Brooks. Eleanora Brown. Jude Buckley. Nohain Chiang. Sada Bahar Goswami. Anchita Gupta. Olivia Harvey. Lee Ho. Man Hin Ho. Billy Hoy. Adrienne Humphries. The next student also receives the CPMG Award for Most Improved Student. Rebecca Kemp. Jessica Lambourne. Shakira Langford. Amelia Langlands. Zay Lau. Wing Yan Lau. The next student also receives the Leonard Design Award for Best Model Prize. Hei Leung. Yu Chen Luo. Bethany Michi. Tiffany Mock. Elodie Swain. Elizabeth Fade. Ada Werimu. Emily Wilcox Downs. Emily Wilcott. Rebecca Liu. Jasneet Atwell. Hilda Babira Kagaba. Sarah Benford. Emily Burton. Rosanna Cox. Ana de Torres Leon. Neve Donovan. Sophie Fowler. Francesca Gillett. Doroto Galasic. Candela Goodsell Olimido. Liberty Hill. Lily Hill. The next student also receives the Macaulay Sinclair Award for Best Concept. Eleanor Hughes. Julia Idziniak. Courtney Jones. Hannah Lane. Murray Monroe. Eva Noel. Sanjeevini Patel. Lucy Rees. Neve Rutter. Stella Seymour. Kira Shah. Phoebe Stevens. Gabija Sepanavi Juta. Rebecca Strassheim. Millie Tai. Vice-Chancellor. That concludes the presentation of awards to the first group of graduates from the School of Architecture, Design and the Built Environment. I'm now pleased to present an award to a member of staff who's excelled this year. It is my pleasure to invite Chris Forbes to come forward to receive the Vice-Chancellor's Award for Technical Excellence. An expert in digital manufacturing, Chris deploys his skill set within a significant amount of teaching across the product design department in ADBY. And his contributions to product design teaching are recognized in multiple scholarly publications co-authored with academics on initiatives such as Sustainability Week and Democratic Manufacturing. Chris is actively involved in the development of experiential learning within the product design sector, most notably in mechatronic teaching and learning for Year 2 BSc product design students. He's also been instrumental in the development of CAD Bash, a new CAD teaching initiative which is due to be presented at the 25th International Conference on Engineering and Product Design Education, linked to course accreditor, the Institution of Engineering Designers. In recent years, Chris has set up new teaching and learning resources alongside academics, including 3D printing farms, 3D scanning facilities and pop-up workshops. The development of the numerous 3D printing farms within ADBY has resulted in published scholarly outputs. Chris's contribution to student support has also been recognised with an NTU Outstanding Teaching Award as voted for by students. Students often praise Chris's technical support and expertise, notably in my safe feedback, saying he's very knowledgeable and happy to help, even staying around after sessions offering additional support. Chris also uses his professional knowledge in digital manufacturing to ensure ADBY has the most up-to-date machinery, IT and digital resources. Chris regularly attends external events alongside academics, seeking out information on the most up-to-date software and hardware, ensuring that ADBY's curriculum is consistently updated within the digital and technical realm. Chris's technical guidance and expertise has led to radical changes in the teaching and resources within ADBY over the past 20 years, meaning he is often asked to provide his expertise NTU-wide. Chris has worked alongside academics to provide CAD technical support, including for numerous design competition entries requiring the generation of 3D visuals, such as the StarPack 2021 and 2022 awards, which students won. Chris has also been instrumental in providing technical expertise for the production of the virtual degree show experience, including a fully rendered 3D walkthrough experience co-produced alongside colleagues and students in the product design department during COVID. Vice-Chancellor, it gives me very great pleasure to present Chris Forbes to receive the Vice-Chancellor's Technical Excellence Award. I now invite the stewards to bring forward the second group of graduands. Vice-Chancellor, the following also qualified for awards from the School of Architecture, Design and the Built Environment. Bachelor of Engineering degree with honours in Civil Engineering, Hussein Aftab. Paul Agaba. Mohammed Alamer. Mohammed Al-Dawela. Hend Al-Anizi. Fawaz Al-Majiran. Khaled Al-Obeidli. Kia Al-Kawi. Arnold Berry. Hatim El-Samad. Harrison Goshroy. Ricardo Brito de Amaral Coge. Matthew Hayward. Carolyn Jobson. Harry Johnson. The next student also receives the CIHT prize for the best performance in a highways or transportation-related final year project. Marok Mohammed. Ibrahim Nakve. Jack Pullinger. The next student also receives the ICE prize for outstanding performance over both penultimate and final years. Joseph Walker. Hong Gok. Juman Al-Halabai. Jack Barrow. Dylan Brereton. Madeline Godden. The next student also receives the Inertia Consulting Prize for the Outstanding Final Year BN student. William Gregory. James Harris. Jessica Hood. Patrick Jeffrey. James Kirby. Ruben Ledger. Henry Longstaff. Payal Mita. Joseph Midup. Adam Meir. Marcin Mokel. Umar Nadim. George O'Brien. Thomas Owen. Samuel Phillips. Kai Phillips Clark. Matthew Rowe. Haroon Said. Musaddiq Shinvari. Kaiser Said. Jack Taylor. Joseph Thoborn. Samuel James Thorpe. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in Civil Engineering, Ahmed Amin Hafiz Al-Hababi. Ariane Demindal Fincicio. Thomas Giles. Sami Ibrahim. Connor Lamont. JJ Apara. Sumaya Shahzad. Destiny Owamia Kupu. Arma Amin. Joshua Briggs. Declan Bryson. Joseph Cohen. Jonathan Parry. The next student also receives the Nottingham Trent University Prize for Outstanding Final Year BSc Honours Civil Engineering student, Matthew Robinson. James Seal. Christopher Welch. Master of Science degree in Construction Project Management, Cameron O'Brien. Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in Interior Architecture and Design, Sophia Holmes. Master of Science degree in Construction Project Management, Victor Johnson. Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in Interior Architecture and Design, Nang Noam Kam. Master of Science degree in Construction Project Management, Sophie Ward. Ike Obi-Debo. Vice-Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of awards from the School of Architecture, Design and the Built Environment, and concludes the presentation of awards to graduates at this ceremony. In absentia, Vice-Chancellor, I invite you to confer degrees on those graduates who have not been presented to you in person, but who have indicated that they wish their awards to be conferred in their absence. I certify that these graduates are worthy of their degrees, and I stand as proxy. Johnny Parry, who earlier received a Bachelor of Science degree in Civil Engineering, will now propose the student vote of thanks.
Thank you all. Good morning. Vice-Chancellor, Executive Dean, distinguished guests, family, friends and fellow graduates. Today, as we stand here on the edge of our future, I'm humbled and honoured to address you all on this significant occasion of our graduation. We've come a long way, filled with countless sleepless nights, relentless determination and unwavering support from our loved ones. Today, we gather not only to celebrate our achievements, but also to express our gratitude to those who played a key role in our success. Attending university is like climbing a mountain. We start with excitement, full of energy and enthusiasm. However, all beginnings of a new journey must start with a goodbye, in which we left our family and friends to move to a new city. Sorry, Mum and Dad, in my case, I was excited for the freedom. As we climb higher and higher, continuing through the years at university, we encounter challenges and obstacles along the way. But we persevere, pushing through the tough moments, fueled by support from lecturers and a hell of a lot of coffee from the Grumpy Mule. I want to extend my deepest appreciation to the hard-working university staff and lecturers who have dedicated themselves to tirelessly supporting us throughout our academic journey. However, it is important to recognise that our time at university was not solely confined to the library. There were also nights filled with laughter, adventure and unforgettable moments. From late-night drinks in the house to spontaneous outings to the park on a sunny day. These memories were not only essential for our personal growth, but also forging lasting friendships and bonds. Of course, none of us would be standing here today without the unwavering support and love from our friends and family. They were our pillars of strength during the challenging times and the steady hand that guided us through the uncertainties. Their belief in our abilities and the sacrifices they made to ensure our success is invaluable. So please, let us take a moment to thank and express our deepest appreciation to our proud parents and mentors, delighted partners, bored siblings, and all those who stood by us through thick and thin. Finally, at the summit, we reach our day of graduation, looking slightly dishevelled, but with a great sense of accomplishment. So, congratulations to my fellow graduates. We have completed the journey. Just remember to take a moment to enjoy the view before deciding which path to take next. A quote which I'd like to leave with my fellow graduates comes from my father, who's been an inspirational person in my life. He taught me to stand up straight, shoulders back, chin up, chest out, and smile, which he gained at his time at the Royal Military Academy, Sandhurst. This saying shows to be confident in our actions and words, making yourselves taller and owning our space. It's about being the fullest and best version of ourselves, being upstanding and deserving of respect, being straightforward and honest to others, and always being prepared to step up by being courageous when everyone else is hanging back. Thank you all again for being here, and good luck for the future to all my fellow graduates.
Class of 2023, I want to echo the thoughts of our Executive Dean by congratulating you on your achievements, wishing you every success for your future, and thanking you for the part you have played in making this university the fantastic place it is to work and to study. And I feel honoured to share this day with you and your nearest and dearest here in our magnificent University Hall. We'll be doing 65 ceremonies in the course of 2.5 weeks in this wonderful environment, and we enjoy every single one. And for families and relatives and friends of graduates here today, and indeed board siblings, never heard that one before. It's a great line. I'm going to use that in the future. We know how proud you feel. Believe me when I say, regardless of how many graduations I attend, each one I feel the pride of all of you in the people you've come here to support and to cheer. So that pride really came through again this morning. We've seen your loved ones walk through our doors into what are often at first unfamiliar surroundings. We've supported them in their studies, we've mentored them, and for at least 1 in 10 in the last year, we've replaced their lost student cards. 1 in 10. They are, and we hope will remain, part of our NTU family. Universities need great people. Thank you, Chris Forbes. You're one of those great people. Thank you for all you've done for our students, our stakeholders, and our colleagues. For the last couple of years, we've also taken the chance at this point in the ceremony to thank some of the unsung heroes and heroines of the university, the people who keep the place running but often don't get the acclaim they deserve. We have 2 with us today, if you'd like to stand up. We have Karen and Nancy, who are members of our hygiene team. Thank you very much indeed. Also, I'd like to congratulate Johnny on that very accomplished student vote of thanks. And what a fantastic words of advice from your dad that you've seen to remembered. Yeah. My dad's best advice was sit down and shut up. So you clearly had a much more, fulsome advice on life's passage than I ever received. Anyway, I did all right, didn't I, in the end? Thanks, Dad. Today we said well done, but we're not saying goodbye. As our graduates, we make you a promise that will help you find the employment you desire. So our employability team is here to offer you advice, whether you want to consider future study or need employment guidance. That goes on for at least 3 years, so do come back to us if you need more advice about your career. And if you find you're not in a job in the next 12 months that requires a graduate, we can provide a package of support which offers you a guaranteed short-paid internship here in Nottingham, giving you the confidence and experience you need to kickstart your graduate career. So that's the case. Please do come back to us. It's called our Graduate Promise. Whatever your next step, you remain members of our global NTU family, a worldwide community of over 250,000 alumni around the world. Our doors will always be open to you, and we hope we'll see you again. And during your time here, you may have been helped by our alumni through lectures, placements, careers advice. And in time, we'd love to welcome you back to NTU so as you can share with future generations of students what it is you've learned about your career and about life. And we hope you go from here with pride that you are and always will be NTU. We want to stay in touch with you, so please do keep your contact details up to date in our alumni team, and so also we can let you know about what's happening here at NTU. And a particular request for graduates of this school, given you have such fantastic graduate employment rates, could you really make sure that when it arrives, you complete the Graduate Outcomes Survey? By doing so, you'll make a really important contribution to the university that we will all really appreciate. So look out for that. Please fill it in. Please get to the end. It's not very exciting, but it really matters to us. That's the future. Now it's time to enjoy your success. In a moment, I'm going to invite you all to join us for celebratory refreshments in the Newton building. However, you've got the first ceremony on a Thursday morning. It's quite a tough gig, that, because you haven't had much time to get ready, have you, in truth? And I thought in the first half, Liberty's family made a pretty determined attempt to make quite a lot of noise. But maybe that was just because you were quite close to me that I heard you, Liberty's family. And then the second half, I thought Destiny's family, who are much further away, fact, right at the back, made a really great attempt. So I think we put Liberty and Destiny together in terms of their families, and all the rest of you, and make as much noise as you want to celebrate your sex for the next 30 seconds, starting now. It's all right, the next one not till 11:45, so you can carry on for a bit more, yeah. I thought you could do that. Brilliant. So, guests, can you please remain seated for the processional music? Now, at this point, I normally say something sarcastic about the band. But I won't today. Aren't they great? Could you stay seated for the processional music, and as the academic party and graduates leave the hall, it's been great fun, but I declare this graduation ceremony closed.